I mentioned in the previous lesson, we want to activate our imagination and infuse this vision of your wish, you achieving your wish, you living your wish, using all of our senses. And the way that I have done this process with Wishbeads is through a guided visualization. We are actually meant to tap into your heart energy and imagine a movie of your life as if you are already living your wish. Again, the reason for this is that we have a logical brain that, maybe can associate what we want with a goal. And we access what is a very powerful part of ourselves, our mind, our willpower. But I think that if you want to have a full body experience and use the full breadth of all you are capable of, we want to activate all of our senses and use the power of our imagination, to actually give us some insights into maybe details that we hadn't thought of. So our next lecture is actually the guided visualization that I use within Wishbeads, that my Wishbeads customers and fans can access. And I want to give it to you because it's a simple way for you to pause your busy day, to quiet your mind, to go inside, release some stress so you can access this imaginative part of yourself, and see if you can picture this moment in time where you're living your wish. Now, because you've already identified a wish that you want to work on, you've asked yourself, what is that? Maybe you've already identified some feelings with that. See if you can set your intention to imagine this moment where you've already achieved it, this thing 60 days from now, from when you started this class, to really get the thing that you want. Now, I, like you, am doing this experience. I have a very, very, very big wish, which is to have 1 million people wishing at once on September 23rd, 2023. And at the recording of this class, which is on July 27th, I have literally no idea how I'm going to pull it off. But when I close my eyes and I go to this meditative place where I imagine that it's already happening, I'm using those details inside that visualization as a way for me to gain insights of what I need to make happen, how I want to feel, who's with me, what am I wearing, where are we? And this is how we access bigger parts of ourselves, not just our thinking logical brain, but our limitless imagination as human beings. So that's my invitation to you. We're going to see it, we're going to feel it, and then the next lecture, you're going to actually have a guided visualization. My advice to you for this special experience is for you to find a time in your life where you will not be interrupted. Silence your phones. Maybe tell people around you that you don't want to be disturbed for a half an hour. And the visualization itself is only about 8 minutes. But after you complete the visualization, I encourage you to get a journal. Get a journal, blank journal. I also am going to talk about later in the class how you're going to write down your wins. But get a journal dedicated to this journey, this 60-day wish journey. But that first section is going to be what you experienced in the guided visualization. And when you record it, you're going to put it in rich present tense language, including all the details of what you saw, what you heard, what you felt, where were you, what were you wearing, what time of day was it, anything that came up for you. Record it in your journal. Capture those details, because it can be like a dream. That if you wake up in the morning, you remember your dream, and you think, this was so incredible, there's no way I'm ever going to forget it. But guess what? We do, because we're human. So if we capture the details, then you can go back to it again and again and again. And so we want to record those details. And let's say in the guided visualization, you don't remember. You don't have quite as visual an experience. Not everybody does, and that's okay. You can use your journal as a creative writing exercise where you set your intention. This is my wish. I've asked myself. I'm in that quiet place. I'm going to put my pen to paper on my journal. And I'm just going to start writing, and I'm not going to stop. There may be details that come up for you. You may be writing a spontaneous story in that moment. So give yourself a good half an hour to do the experience and see what comes up for you. You'd be amazed. And this will become the roadmap with maybe new details that you didn't think of before, new insights for how you're gonna, what your wish is and how you're gonna make it happen. Who's there? Details, details, details. So capture those delicious details in your journal after the experience is over. Happy wishing. Now, if you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below.